Don't use the toilet paper at all. It's disgusting. Somebody was wiping their needles with it.
Baby care products, why I would never use these baby wipes.
So the last time I did a video like this, and be sure to watch it if you missed it, there's a reason why there's over 1 million views on it. This is super important information most people don't know about, and knowing this stuff is gonna protect your health and your family's health. So let's try to rattle through about 8 minutes of material, and if I run out of time, I'll try to make another video. You guys let me know down in the comments if you like this type of stuff, and I'll keep it coming. My name is Cohen here at Riverside Homestead, and if you're brand new here, welcome. If you guys are into prepping tips, emergency preparedness, and most of all, news and awareness stuff you need to know about, be sure to hit that notification bell so you guys can stay up to date. Let's jump into this one. Now, most people go to the big box stores, the Walmarts, the Targets, all that kind of stuff, because that's kind of just where you go to get this kind of stuff, not knowing that you have options. But most people, I would say, use Tide, right? Well, now, how comfortable are you with bad toxins in your house? We've already went into great detail about even Dawn dish soap. How do you feel about formaldehyde in your dish soap? Well, now, have you guys ever stopped for a minute to read the warning labels on the backs of these products? I understand that there's probably a ton of ingredients you just don't understand, but the warning label tells you a lot. Of course, don't get it in your eyes. Don't let your children eat it, but it says, call a poison control center, list the number, or a doctor immediately if detergent gets in mouth or eye or on skin. Now stop, think about that. You cannot even get your Tide detergent on your skin without needing to call the poison control center or a doctor immediately. If you don't, it's your negligence. Listen, folks, pay attention. You don't have to have the crazy toxins in your consumer goods. You sure in the heck don't need it in your washer and dryer and in your clothes. Okay, on to the next one. Does anyone here use dryer sheets? If so, you're not gonna like hearing what I have to say next. But before I get to that, some of you guys may know, and for the ones that don't know, we offer a solution if you don't have another solution. We started a movement where you can switch your home over to a safe home, American-made, non-toxic, and supporting family-owned. So like I said, I'm not gonna twist anyone's arm, but if you guys don't have a really good option that you can trust, make sure you go to switchwithrhl.com. It's not salespeople, it's people from our community here that wanted to join the mission and stop funding the big conglomerates, the big monopoly out there that's putting all this garbage in our products that we're putting in our homes and on our skins and to our family. People have a choice, and if not this one, find a good one. There's ones out there. Harold Trimmer did an article, why should you avoid toxic dryer sheets? And most of them out there are toxic. Your dryer sheets can leave a residue on your clothes, towels, sheets, and create perfume cloud where your dryer vents outside. Some people love the scent, but unfortunately dryer sheets can contain harmful chemicals that adhere to your clothes, vent into your air, and rub off on your skin. Not good, gets worse. These chemicals can cause health problems because they can mimic estrogen and trigger asthma. The good news is you can avoid unhealthy dryer sheets by switching to healthy options. Key, lots of studies, more harmful ingredients than kitchen cleaning products. And we've went into harmful cleaning products in the kitchen. Did you know half of the stuff you clean your floor with? Toxins. And some of you guys have pets that have health problems. Well, what do? They lick their paws, right? And they walk around all over the floor that you clean with the toxic chemicals. Something to think about. It's not hard to have safe alternatives. Here in one study, and I'll link this little article so you guys can check out the study, researchers tested 5 name brand dryer sheets. The findings showed that dryer sheets emitted 15 endocrine disrupting compounds, EDCs, and the chemicals associated with asthma. Evidence from the study suggests that the EDCs can affect developing reproductive and nervous system, metabolism, and cancer. Guys, you want that stuff ending up on your clothes? You don't have to, but I would say the majority of every single person out there is gambling with this. Check this out. It is hard to find safer products because manufacturers of cleaning products don't have to test their products to make sure they are safe for people and the environment, says the EPA. Look, it doesn't have to be the store that I'm associated with. You just gotta find a healthy option and a company out there that you can trust that has a product development call center that you can call, ask them questions about all of the ingredients ingredients. Get educated on this stuff because it's never been more important than it is now. Because I'm telling you, things are getting really bad. By the way, the company we work with, they answer on the first call. You can ask a professional any question on any ingredient and they will educate you like you're in school. I mean, here's a perfect example. Newsbreak, 3.2 million laundry detergent open class action settlement. No proof is required. You got to be on your toes because there's liability claims left and right out there on all of these companies that are owned by the conglomerate because they can get away with it by paying settlements. Unlike our company, not one product liability claim in 39 years. You got to pick a store you trust with some credibility like that. I know we're quickly going through this. Let me give you a heads up of what we're going to cover. Next one we're going to talk about is wet wipes. Then I'm going to hit cosmetics a little bit. And lastly, something you guys definitely do not want to miss. At the end, I'm going to tell you something that you may not know, probably don't know at all, that I promise you that if you don't already know, which you probably don't, will change the way you feel about going into any public restroom ever again. It is absolutely disgusting and extremely dangerous. Please don't miss that because I recently found out, so I imagine most of you guys have no idea. Wet wipes, baby wipes, a lot of us use them. Check this out. Are baby wipes non-toxic? Some baby wipe brands contain sneaky ingredients, so they're not necessarily all truly non-toxic for your little one. This is more important because babies are even more vulnerable to things like endocrine disruptors than older people are. That being said, there are a number of brands that offer baby wipes that are made with safe, transparent, and minimal ingredients. One of the hidden ingredients oftentimes is formaldehyde, which most of you know is a powerful chemical. Can be a crazy allergen and super bad for your skin. 1,4-dioxane, phthalates, and you gotta trust the company too because they'll change the ingredients left and right on you. And real quick, let's hear what a doc has to say.
Baby care products, why I would never use these baby wipes. I'm naturopathic Dr. Emily Lipinski. I have 2 boys of my own, and I'm going to talk to you about looking for certain ingredients in baby wipes and other baby care products and why you may want to avoid them. First and foremost, we want to avoid fragrances in baby care products. Fragrances mean that there could be parabens or phthalates in the product, and parabens and phthalates have been linked to various health issues, hormonal dysregulation, and changes in gut microbiota.
And that's a key part. Fragrances can be bad. Oftentimes, they are used as a disguise to slip other stuff in there. Another reason why to trust the company that you buy from.
Secondly, phenoxyethanol may be linked with eczema. And third is anything that says PEG 40 and other PEG numbers or petroleum-based compounds that have potential health issues. And fourth, propylene glycol may also be associated with health risks. Okay, first up, Pampers, lots of PEG in here. Second, we've got Huggies, baby wipes with propylene glycol. And Johnson's baby wipes has phenoxyethanol and fragrance. In the caption below, I'll list some safe alternatives for baby wipes.
And that goes back to me explaining to you about line items in the ingredients. There is a lot of ingredients out there when sourced naturally are safe and good for you. The problem with that is most all the companies, especially the ones that are owned by the big conglomerates, they no longer want to spend that extra money for that high grade, really good ingredient that's natural. Instead, they're making it in a lab and it's the synthetic version. And on the ingredients, it doesn't tell you if it's derived from the natural or the synthetic. And that, my friends, is one of the biggest culprits behind a lot of ingredients that people think are bad, which were once good when they were clean, sourced naturally. In many cases, stuff is made in the lab, synthetic, and our bodies don't like that. Okay, one more thing before I gotta tell you the crazy thing. This one's cosmetics, so gentlemen, bear with me. Maybe have your wife watch this because I hope you care about her health. Now, this has to do with cosmetics and skincare. Again, this is stuff that you're putting on your skin, often absorbed for most of you every single day of your life. 10 toxins in cosmetics, they may be formulated to emphasize natural beauty. However, much of the makeup industry's hide an ugly truth. Those beauty products can be laced with toxins that undermine health. So let's break this down to 10 dangerous toxins in cosmetics and skincare. Number 1, heavy metals. While not listed on the label, toxic heavy metals may be found in makeup, including lead and lipstick, especially deep reds, and mercury as a preservative in mascara. Yeek. Number 2, phthalates. The generic ingredient fragrance can hide a number of toxins such as phthalates, a type of hormone disrupting chemical. Avoid applying perfume to skin. Again, when it comes to those fragrances, a lot of them are generic and definitely not good for you. You have to do the research or have an extremely trusted company when it comes to fragrance. Number 3, something that's in a lot of our stuff. Formaldehyde releasing preservatives can be found in mascara, nail polish. This volatile organic compound VOC is linked to asthma and cancer. Number 4, PEGs. These thickeners and softener agents are found in hair mousse, hair dye, and lotions. Research indicates they may impact DNA replication. Did you guys know all this crazy stuff is in the stuff that you're putting on your skin every single day? BHT and BHA. These chemical preservatives are banned in the European Union, but are allowed in the US. Found in eyeliner, eyeshadow, and other makeup. And in these other videos, I go over a ton of stuff that is banned in other countries, but somehow okay for the Americans. Number 6, siloxanes. And forgive me if I don't pronounce something correctly. Found in deodorant and foundation. These synthetic chemicals are used to soften and moisten cosmetics and may cause reproductive harm. Man, this stuff is not looking good. Number 7, octinoxate or oxbenzone. Toxic chemicals found in sunscreens due to their ability to filter UVB rays and can disrupt hormones and impact the thyroid. Don't need to be messing with the thyroid. Number 8, PPD. That word looks like a tongue twister. This hair dye ingredient can cause skin irritation and is linked to asthma. Number 9, carbon black. Found in eyeliner, eyeshadows, and mascara. Carbon black has been linked to organ toxicity. It may also be contaminated with heavy metals. Number 10, benzophenone. Used to protect cosmetics from deteriorating due to sun exposure. This chemical is linked to hormone disruption, organ toxicity, and reproductive harm. Have I listed enough to raise the awareness? I don't think most people realize how much you need to be paying attention these days. Again, we're talking about huge conglomerate companies that are starting to own everything and control everything. These groups that buy out all of the natural companies that start off mom and pop, small natural little companies, they get to the point where they get offered enough money, they get bought out. Then ingredients change to cheaper versions. They want the reputation of the name, but most often every single time the ingredients change to make it much cheaper, to bring up the profit margin. Profit over people, guys. Profit over people. Okay, I could go on. And again, you guys let me know down in the comments if you guys want me to keep bringing it to you, and I will. But we need to talk about something that's going on out there that is super crazy scary. Have you ever thought about going to a public restroom and contracting a lifelong virus? Well, there's something going on right now, and it's happening in so many places, and you guys need to be crazy careful. Let's check out Robot Voice, gives us the gist.
This was found in a public bathroom near you. These marks are from junkies cleaning off their needles before and after using.
That's what's going on, and I just visited the Seattle area, and it's happening everywhere. Check out this guy. He was skeptical and went and checked it out for himself.
I did not think it was true, but if you guys ever see this in toilet paper in any public restroom that you used, don't use the toilet paper at all. It's disgusting. Somebody was wiping their needles with it. Gross.
It's a real thing, and like in these bigger cities where people get provided needles and provided the stuff that they're hooked on, like Seattle and some other big cities, these guys are going into any public restroom to do the dirty. This is how they clean their needles. I'll let this gal with the accent give you all the details.
If you come across toilet paper like this in a public restroom, leave quickly. If you look closer, you'll notice numerous tiny red blood spots on the paper from people cleaning dirty needles after using drugs. And if you still would use this toilet paper to clean yourself, keep in mind that even a tiniest drop of that blood can transmit serious viruses like HIV, AIDS, hepatitis C, and hepatitis B. If you accidentally use such toilet paper, your risk of getting HIV is relatively low, similar to healthcare workers accidentally getting pricked with HIV-positive needles, 1 out of 300. However, for hepatitis B, the risk is higher if you haven't been vaccinated. In any case, if you find toilet paper like this one in public restroom, tell the staff immediately and under no circumstances touch it yourself.
Told you guys, that is definitely something to know about, be on the radar for, any public restrooms, you might want to bring your own toilet paper. After knowing this, I wouldn't even risk it because like I said, this is a real thing and it's happening more and more. Word's getting out. This is how they can clean their needles and it's spreading like wildfire. Be on the watch and don't get caught up with any of that crap. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Remember, if you guys want safe alternatives, switch with RHL.com. We will take care of you. All you're doing is buying the same stuff you're already buying, but buying it from a safer place. Way higher quality, supporting USA made, non-toxic, and a family owned business. I hope you guys enjoyed that information. If you didn't see either one of these two videos, more stuff like this. Keep prepping, keep learning, keep doing. We'll see you guys on the next one.